What's good? It's your boy Hog here with the Haters Real Podcast. Like and subscribe to the channel. Now we about to get down to the grits and bacon of this whole situation with Boosie over here hugging Yo Gotti in the trial for Hernandez Govan on Cornelia Smith and Jamarcus Johnson still haven't started. Now we speaking on Boosie. Boosie Boo. The same man that talked down on his daughter, dissed his daughter, and said his daughter cannot be around the other kids. What type of man will feel that way about one of his kids? No matter what you go through with your kids, you gotta love them. You feel me? Well, Lil Boosie gotta understand, with these kids, it ain't no favoritism. You gotta love your kids by any means necessary. You feel me? You don't turn your back on your kids. You feel me? You got men and women every day turning their back on their kids. So how do you feel about Boosie Boo turning his back on young Dolph? Lil Boosie turned his back on young Dolph. But when he was looking for some Kill Bill, looking for some good Doty, young Dolph put that Doty in his hands so he could smoke on some of that down south herb. You feel me? But Boosie know that young Dolph, and he spoke on it on social media, that young Dolph rocked with him, and then young Dolph said he started rapping because of Boosie. Boosie was one of his favorite rappers because Boosie brought the streets. So are we doing a lot of studio rapping and studio gangster, and people get in the studio just get to write these lyrics, or are they really about that life? Because the love that Boosie is supposed to have for Dolph, you're supposed to keep that love. Yo Gotti wasn't rocking with you. He wasn't. Y'all dropped a song over a decade ago. He wasn't rocking with you. Boosie is like a 40-year-old man in a little boy's body. He can't make a decision what side, or if he don't want to choose a side and just let people know, hey, I rock with both of them. I rock with Dolph, I rock with Yo Gotti. Now, Kenny Money, I feel you what you're saying, because you seeing all over social media, you know, blogs and podcasts and people speaking on young Dolph. We know the love that y'all have for young Dolph. We don't know the face-to-face love, but we can see it. Ralo, he knew Dolph. And Ralo, he's speaking on it. And Ralo gotta keep speaking on it. We gotta keep Dolph's name alive. We can't just keep Dolph's name alive in the music. We gotta keep Dolph's name alive and speak fluent about it. Because how Dolph got set up and shot and killed, hanging out the window, and it was sad, and it was a big loss for Memphis. Yo Gotti, he don't live in no Memphis. If Yo Gotti was in Memphis, it would have been Yo Gotti, a pack, instead of Big Jook, a pack. You know, indica, sativa, hybrid, whatever you want to call it. But when young Dolph was gunned down, nobody cared. You had a black youngster coming out with music, acting like, or allegedly, he was at Dolph's funeral site, shooting a video. This black youngster said he a grave digger. But if time can tell, you can see that black youngster, hey, he lost brothers. He lost brothers for this beefing and this drama, and to try to get on the industry. It just a lot of stuff get carried away, and when a lot of stuff get carried away, gun violence happen in the black community. Now we know that there's a lot of men out here that's really emotional like a woman. And if you drive them like a car down the street, they can't take it. And you know what they want to do? They want to take you out. A lot of times you think people want to see you win, but people really want to see you lose. You feel me? Let's get all the way down to the grits and the bacon of this situation. A lot of times you watch your enemies from far away, but you don't watch your enemies that's close. You can have somebody in your clique, in your group, affiliated with you, in pictures with you, but you know what? They'll be the first ones to take you out. Or they know your role and know your position, and they know how you move. So straight drop, he seen it. He knew how Dolph moved. Or at least he thought he did. They just got lucky and they caught Dolph. You feel me? But Ralo, he ain't wrong for what he preaching. You know, they took his homie. They took young Dolph. They took young Dolph out this world. Young Dolph can't speak for himself. Can you imagine being on top and then you be on top? Did somebody take your life and take you away from your family? Big Juke didn't care. Yo Gotti didn't care. CMG didn't care. So why should we care? Now we know that young Dolph lost his life November 17, 2021. We know he was going to go handle some business at Makita's. We know that he was in Memphis. We know that he was trying to carry out that turkey drive. So y'all Memphians, people from Memphis, Shelby County, y'all can have turkeys. Y'all can have food, sweet potato, to make sure that you have a Thanksgiving for you and your family. PRE and Young Dolph, they did that out of greatness. They didn't do it in a situation of trying to give and give back to the community that Young Dolph would be gunned down the tragic way that he was gunned down. So Ralo, let him speak on what he want to speak on. Everything is his opinion. It's not allegedly, it's his opinion. Can you imagine doing time? Somebody put money on your books and then you get out? Or right before you get out, you hear that your partner was gunned down? Then you listen to the trial? In the trial, you got people ratting and snitching on each other? And tell the real story of what really happened to Young Dolph? Young Dolph got hit with so many bullets that we can't keep our mouth closed. Because Young Dolph, he lost his life. He didn't continue to be a father because somebody took him out. I hope cornbread and straight drop. The straight drop already got life. Y'all gonna see men every day. And that's how y'all gonna live y'all life. Yeah, taking your life is the easiest way to take you out. But if you suffer in prison for the rest of your life, you're gonna always have it on your mind that you're gonna have a dying day in that prison or in that penitentiary. But gunning down Young Dolph, you're gonna remember this. And you know what? You did bite the cheese. Cause you let Orange Mound Quick and Big Juke shake up your whole life. Now you don't have a life. You behind bars. But this your boy Hoghead with the Hate Is Real podcast. Like and subscribe to the channel. I want y'all to put y'all Dolphs in the air. Say RIP to Young Dolph. You feel me? Ralo, you keep speaking your noise, your tune, your shit. And Boosie, you keep showing us how real that you ain't. What that song say? Boosie, we don't miss you, but you don't know how to love. Shout out to your daughter, Ivy. She was crying for help, wanting you to love her and treat her right. But you can't even do that, Boosie. You better be hugged up on another man, hugged up on your Gotti. I'm out of here.